As the United Nations celebrates its 75th anniversary this year, we the peoples have united to call our leaders to use this moment to strengthen, innovate, and rejuvenate our global governance system. To this end, UN2020 has undertaken a global, multi-sectoral, cross-regional dialogue to develop a coherent civil society vision for a strengthened UN system. The outcome of this dialogue is reflected in the UN75 People's Declaration and Plan of Action. This video will walk you through some of its most important messages.
At a time when change is progressing at a pace and scale unparalleled in human history, we can and must lay the foundation for a better path for humanity.
As the negative impacts of outdated national and global institutions, norms and values become ever more problematic. Humanity must respond as one people, united in vision while diverse in approach.
The health crisis, climate crisis, entrenched indignities such as social, gender, and race inequality, and the absence of sufficient coordination to end even preventable challenges.
Demonstrate the need for leadership characterized not by short-term victories, but by long-term vision and urgent action.
The paradigm of us versus them no longer meets our needs. We, the people, recognize the reality of global interdependence.
At the heart of the solution to today's challenges lies a sincere commitment to collaboration, innovation, and action.
The time has come to launch a rigorous, non-partisan, transparent, and inclusive process to assess global governance gaps and to develop a coherent strategy to fill them. We are asking global leaders and governments to
establish a post-2020 international mechanism to follow up examination of the global challenges we have and identify options to make UN more fit for purposes.
Dedicate a civil society focal point at the Under-Secretary General level in the UN Secretariat. This position would bring deeper partnerships with civil society into the UN's work.
Take urgent climate action. The transition to net zero carbon economies brings opportunities to reduce poverty, inequality, biodiversity loss, and injustice.
Increase the funding of the United Nations. Shortage of funding undermines the effective actions of the UN.
We call for the creation of a United Nations Parliamentary Assembly whose delegates would be directly elected by the people they represent.
Realizing the vision of the world we would like to see at the centenary of the United Nations and beyond requires bold and fundamental transformation of the present global system.
Let future generations look back on 2020 as the year when a threatened humanity determined with one voice to shed harmful legacies and move towards a shared future of dignity and hope.
Let the United Nations, beginning with its 75th anniversary, join hands with civil society in shaping the vision and actions we so urgently need to create the world we so eagerly await.
Make UN 75 count!
Make UN 75 count.
Make UN 75 count!
Make UN 75